Hello and welcome to another episode of Higurashi. It's getting spicy in here. The dead Rika plays in effect. The dodgies are panicking. Let's see how we can... What else we're gonna do, how we gonna cook it. Forensic investigators here to carry. Kumadai's on his Akasaka arc right now. Just love to see it. Kumadai was trembling with excitement. And now we're back in present time. This is like... because we saw Oishi recruit these two and then we had like the whole backstory and now we're back. Well, he was surprised. At the same time, he was impressed. No matter how much experience she may have had, nobody wants to be stuck in police custody, and yet sacrificing yourself just to ensure your friend's safety. It's all on you, Kumadai. Hold down the fort. Kumadai gave a big grin and a thumbs up, then entered the interrogation room and closed the door. 48 hours in detention. Whether it was a coincidence or inevitable, that was the time limit of the battle entrusted to them. Then Oishi entered the floor of the communication center. All radio communications and phone calls pass through there first during business hours. Each section answers its own phone calls, but when they aren't open, the communication center answers them instead. Oishi grinned. The enemy had started to move. They must have bribed someone inside the police department to be their spy, and he had started to move just as they planned. Oishi was surprised to learn it had been Otaka. Who's that again? Do I know him? Is he the cocky rival dude? Yeah, I think it is. Oishi had never liked Otaka because he constantly boasted about his academic background and always opposed Oishi, who believes in relying on experience. They didn't get along at all when they worked together at the prefectural police department. Bro is so confident right now, it's crazy. Well, things are getting interesting now. What's up next? Hey, demons over here. Come further in. As he whispered that, he checked the clock and then tried to pick up the handset, but just then... Oh shit, they showed this last episode. It was like something. I forgot what it was though. Oh, it's Tomataki's bed, right?
うしましょうか。
Bid tea. But like, is there even anything useful in it? It's just like just. I don't think he carried important documents with it, or maybe he did. Knowing, because he knew he was probably gonna be attacked or something. Meanwhile, we're flashbacking again? You don't need to explain it, we did it. Oh, they're actually tackling about the flashback buff.
まあ、細かい話は時間もありませんので省略しますが、その時の記憶だと、実はリカちゃまが死んで48時間経った後も村人は誰も死んでいないんです。その方法を応用すれば、連中の言っている緊急マニュアルってやつを否定できるかもしれない。
それってどんな夢だ？
悪夢ですよ。私がみんなを殺した夢です。
Right, it must have been a dream, but I can't remember it so clearly. I was completely obsessed with Satoshi-kun and refused to trust anyone in the village, so I went out of control. Watanashi style? Or, yeah. Kinda. That and, Mayatashi. Though he actually ends up... Well, no, they end up killing Keiichi. Well, no, they don't. But she dies before they know that Keiichi's alive, right? First came Granny Oryu, then Mayor Kimiyoshi, then Rika-chama, Satoko, Mion, and Kei-chan. Rena fans stay winning. She always lives in the crazy Shion verses. And in the end, I went completely mad and fell from my apartment and died. There's a future I don't want to remember. Even now, I sometimes see it in my dreams. My whole body starts shaking, sweat comes flowing like a waterfall, and I'm overcome with a chilling fear. However, just now I realized. At that time, I'm certain that I and plenty of other people were still alive even 48 hours after I killed Rika-chama. That's where they come up with the idea that Takano is also just wrong. There's something different. Yes, that's it. That's right, before I confessed to Kei-chan and Rena that I killed Rika-chama, I hadn't told anyone about Rika-chama's murder. And ironically enough, that proved the enemies targeting Rika-chama needed proof of death in order to carry out their plans. Right? So backwards deduction made sense.
まあそんなわけですから、逮捕令状は公務執行妨害の罪状で裁判所からもらってあります。よって現行犯逮捕されてから48時間はこの沖宮署にて妹をお預かりするということになりますよ。
Oishi leaned his elbows on the table and peered at me as he said that. Of course I realized he was just pulling my leg, so I didn't even stop eating my katsudon. I kept shamelessly chewing down large bites. How do you say it? Katsudon? I know it's katsu udon, but I didn't know they'd combine it into one word. Anyway, he decided that they'd always serve katsudon at interrogations. Well, I am hungry and it does taste pretty good, but it's a bit heavy for a midnight snack.
傷害と銃刀法違反はどうなりました？思いっきり宣言されていたんですけど。
ああ、あれですか。実は入江先生から電話がありましてね。あれは改造モデルガンをあなたが店に来たら火薬の間違いで暴発したってことになりました。目撃者と被害者がそう言うんだから仕方ないし、裁判所にも報告していません。
別にいいんですけどね。覚悟はできてるんですから。
バカ言っちゃいけません。公務執行妨害なら所轄の判断で起訴を見送ることができますが、あとの2つは結構大変ですよ。前科持ちになるのは結構ですが、お友達と離れるのはあなただって嫌でしょ。
Probably be best not to go to jail.
結構 気を使ってくれてるんです
Seems
ね。
pretty reasonable of
驚
him.
きました。
そりゃまあ私だってニックキ園崎の娘を牢屋にぶち込んであのシワだらけのばあさんと
Excuse me?
子に
Mion
暮ら
is
し
not
あの世に
bratty?
一泡吹かせてやりたいとは思いますけどね。
That is slanderous.
あの古デケ当主を守るために命がけできてるんだ。それぐらいのことはさせてもらいますよ。
Oishi lightly smiled as he said that. His expression was hard to read like always, but I couldn't sense any ill intention behind it.
で、どうしますかこれから。長所をお取りになるのでしたら、それなりにご協力をさせていただくつもりですが。
いやいや、私らは今回完全にご手攻めですよ。何しろ相手は得体の知れない団体で、しかもこちらには味方が少ない。確固たる証拠でも出なければ身動きが取れませんので、完全に赤坂さんからの情報待ちですね。
あらまあ、国家権力が何とも頼りないことで。
面目ないことです。と、まあそれはさておいて。
Oishi suddenly stopped smiling, then gave a signal to Detective Kumadai standing behind him. In response, he picked up a file on the desk near the entrance and then sat it down in front of me.
これはひなみ沢の写真ですか？
ねえ、実は祭りの晩、組合の集会場
Right,
に
the
遺
Bay
失物と
Tech.
して届けられたカバンの中に入っていたフィルムを現像したものです。
Just to see what's in it.
他にもいろんな書類とかね。
それって、
察しの通りです。
Wait, he actually had the evidence in his bed? Let's go.
間違いなく行方不明にな
Maybe?
った富武二郎さんの遺失物でし
I
ょう。
was jumping ahead of myself.
しかもかなりの重要物証だ。ここに届けられたのはまさに奇跡でしょうね。
According to Oishi, various documents were hidden in there, disguised as rolls of film.
東京に関すること、特に
So there's
高野
stuff.
美代に資金や指示を出している人間とそのルート
That's pretty good.
いろいろと書か
I
れ
was
て
trying
い
to say
ます。
lucky, but maybe it's intentional.
赤坂さんには情報屋を使って昨晩書類を渡してあります。おそらく数日もしないうちに東京の悪巧み
Yeah,
連
the
中が
pressure.
このひなみ沢から手を引こうと考えるでしょうね。
The pressure.
それじゃあリカちゃまは？
ねえ、大丈夫でしょう。しかし気になることが一つあるんです。この建物なんですが、しおんさん、あなた見覚えありませんか？私ちょっとど忘れしたようで、これがどこかはっきりせんのですよ。
これは、
Show me the
この隅
building.
に見える山
I
の
might
形
have-
とか建物
Maybe
の
it's where they're
色
keeping the gas.
どっかで
Is
見
what
た
they're
ような気
talking
もす
about.
るんですけど。
どうしました？
この鉄パイプ、なんか書いてますね。見えますか？ほら。
Bro is not looking hard enough if Shion can spot it. Come on.
熊ちゃん、ここを拡大できる？一度やってみてくれますか？
了解っす。
Just then, I heard a knock at the door, and when the door immediately spun open without waiting for a reply, an elderly man with gray hair and a beard came in, just as Detective Kumadai headed out.
ちょっとじいさん、せめてノックの返事を待ってくださいって。
アホ、そんな暇があるか。
Bid discovery?
鉄平の検視結果が出たぞ。血液中に薬物等の検出は全くなしじゃ。
なんですかそりゃ。そんな報告なら後でゆっくりと聞きますって。
最後まで話は聞け。いいか、薬物の検出が全くないにもかかわらず、首筋の注射跡が喉の傷を外れて残っておった。
Yep. It's undetectable. Well, it's not even a drug. It's a parasite, right?
痕跡が蘇生された箇所、そして時間から逆算しても残留反応がないのは不自然じゃ。しかもその傷の周辺の可能部に明らかに北条鉄平とは違う毛髪が1本発見された。それに付着した整髪料はかなり特殊な種類のものじゃな。少なくともこの村には売っておらん。
What's he cooking? Didn't belong. Okay.
じいさん、それで相手を特定できますか？
Oh, they found Tatano's hair? Now that's unlucky.
DNA 鑑定はまだ日本では導入されておらん。じゃが整髪料となれば話は別じゃ。今メーカーに問い合わせて製品の照合を行っておる。その後誰がそれを常用しているかを調べ上げれば有力な手がかりとなるじゃろ
う。ナイスです、じいさん。それがあれば重要参考人として警察も高の一味を捜査できる。それで行きましょ
う。なんのなんの。ん？これはなんじゃ？採石場の小屋か？
It is where they keep the gas.
あ、そうか。これ野号地ですよ。
There we go. Confirmed.
ありゃ、よくこれでわかりましたね、じいさ
ん。もちろんじゃ。わしはよくここで遊んだ口じゃからの。それよりこの記号？
リカ、大丈夫ですか？
Meep?
大丈夫なのです。多分。
I did the best I could to answer Satoto's muffled call from above me. Where is she? Yeah, I just realized, where are we hiding her? I could hear the sounds of the springs, but for now, the only thing right before my eyes was the approaching ceiling. I guess I don't have to worry about the bottom of the bed falling out.
眠るのは結構でございますが、
Looks like they're in the clinic, but it
息だけは
can't
書か
be,
ないで
right?
くださいね。もし聞こえたらベッドを蹴って叩き起こして差し上げますから。それじゃあ僕も聞こえたらベッドを思いっきり蹴ってあげるのです。どちらが少なかったか競争なのですよ。負けませんわよ。
I suddenly cut off my voice and burst into laughter at the strong but panicked retort from Satoko. Satoko snores far, far more often than I do in her adorable sleep, so it's pretty much a guaranteed win for me, but maybe I'll let her have the victory this time. Irie arranged for Satoko and me to be moved to a vacant exam room. I'm lying on a mat under Satoko's bed, hidden behind a box of medical supplies. This is very risky. Literally sleeping in the lion's den. It's actually kind of crazy. But they wouldn't expect her here, so just hope someone doesn't just randomly pop in here by accident. Yeah, they never expect we're simply staying put at the scene of the attack. It was Shion's idea, and when Irie heads over to give Oryu a medical exam later this evening, Satoko and I would go for a ride in his car and then end up hidden away in the basement of the Sonozaki house. That is smart. That's a good place. Can't just stay here forever. About 30 hours left. I looked at the clock and tucked under my arm and then let out a sigh. Just a little over a day. The rotation of the seconds hand felt so slow, I'll probably just spend the slowest time period of my life hidden in here. Will this work? I'm still feeling anxious and uneasy. I had tried in the past to evade my enemy's attack by hiding in mountains, but of course that never succeeded. Although this is the first time I've hidden myself with the help of the club members, I'm interested in seeing how it plays out, or perhaps I should say I'm full of anticipation. In addition to the anxiety and fear I felt thus far, oddly enough, I was feeling a little excited. And just then,
ねえ、いいかちょっとだけお話を聞いてくださいませ。
Satoko had been quiet for a while, but she suddenly spoke up. What's going on? Her tone was a little firmer than before, and there was something strange about it.
どうしたのですか、さとこ。リカには話しておこうと思いますの。3年前のあの事件のこと。
Pain.
さとこ、あの話はもう忘れるのが一番なのです。いいえ、聞いてくださいまし。私、ずっと眠ってる間、あの時のことを何度も夢に見ました。何度も何度も。それでやっと思い出したんですの。あの日、私はお母さんとお父さんの3人でドライブに行きました。
New flashback lore?
本当は嫌でしたけどね。だってあの人、見かけは怖いのに妙に慣れ慣れしくて、私のご機嫌を取ろうとして、きっと今までのお母さんの恋人のように裏表のある人だって思っていました。
Family was kind of chill though.
だから決して懐いてやるもんかって心に決めていましたの。
I don't know, was he the guy that tied her up so she and forced her to eat pumpkin? I'm pretty sure it was him, but I don't remember.
惚れた弱みとでも申し上げるのでしょうか。お母さんはその人のそんな見せかけの優しさを本気だと受け止めて、随分入れ込んでおられました。それが私には歯がゆくて口惜しくて仕方がなかった。お母さんは騙されている。そしてまたしばらくしたら喧嘩して仲が悪くなって、そして別れて悲しい思いをするんだ。だから私がいつものようにいろいろと追い出してやるつもりで、その人に嫌がらせをしてやりましたの。そうすればきっとその人のメッキが剥がれる。それを見ればお母さんの目も覚めると思って。だって今までずっとそうでしたから。でもその人はいつもと違った。
Yeah, unlike Tepe, he took all of Tepe's good traits.
怒るよりもいつも思い悩んで悲しそうで、夜中でもお母さんとずっと私のことで話し合っておられました。それが私には余計に気持ち悪かった。きっとこの人は何か企んでいる。
She was too sus.
そしてお母さんを味方に引き込んで、私を邪魔者扱いしてこの家から追い出すつもりなんだ。いや、もしかしたら私を事故か何かに見せかけて殺すつもりなのかも。そんなことをずっと考えていました。だからドライブで行った先で一緒に川を見よう。そう言って誘われた時は、きっと私を崖から突き落とすつもりなんだと思って車の中に残ることにいたしましたの。そして車内に一人になったら、急になんだか寂しくなって悲しくなって、そして怖くなりました。やっぱり私はお母さんたちにとって邪魔者なんじゃないかなって。だからもしかしたら二人きりになったことをいいことに、お母さんとあの人は私を殺す算段をしているかもしれない。そう思ったら耳の奥でキーンと嫌な音が聞こえて、全身が虫に刺されたみたいに痒くなって、
Or for the course,
気
sadly.
がついた時には私、車から出て物陰から崖に立つ二人を覗き見ていましたの。そしたら、
Yoink.
大丈夫ですか、あなた。
Sweet.
昨日も遅かったみたいですけど。
ああ、もちろんじゃ。
Actually, Tepe's voice actor.
なんせ賛成派の連中の仲介役
I
は
feel like we haven't
わ
heard
しでなければ
Satoko's
務
mom
ま
a
らんか
lot.
ら
Her actual voice.
の。下手に顔を出せば園崎のばあさんのお怒りを買うって皆震え上がっているんじゃから。
そんな役回りですね、本当に。
Wonder if that's actually just Satoko's voice actor. In like mature mode.
まあ嫌われることには慣れちょるわ。 こんなこわもてでのぶとい声じゃ好かれる方が珍しいわい。
私も最初はそうでしたよ。
初めて会った時の怯えた顔、今でも忘れとらんぞ。
He had suddenly laughed and shook his large body as he said that, but he suddenly stopped smiling as though he remembered something, then sighed while drooping his shoulders.
まあ、そのせいでさとこちゃんには申し訳ないことしちょるがな。
あなた。
Satoto's mother gently placed a hand on the shoulder of the large man beside her. His large build crumbled, and his shoulders were drooping excessively low.
わしの夢じゃった。優しい女房、かわいい子供。ほとんど諦めていた分、一度に手に入ったのが本気で嬉しくて、浮かれてしもうた。
The Satoko dad's thoughts are rising through the roof. I mean, I always thought it was kind of a good guy, but holy.
そのせいで、さとこちゃんには、い
Seems
ろい
like
ろ
he's a
誤解さ
real
せてし
good
まったん
guy.
じゃろう。あの子は悪ない。わしが間違っておったんじゃ。
そんなこと。
それに、わしがお両ばあさんに逆らったせいで、サトシ君とさとこちゃん、二人には本当にすまんことをしてしもうた。村の連中が冷たい仕打ちをしていることくらい、わしにだって分かっとる。けど賛成派の連中の手前、ここで屈して頭を下げるわけにはいかんのじゃ。
大丈夫ですよ。二人とも強い子です。いつかきっと
Kinda.
分かってくれると思います。
Kinda. Satoko couldn't see his face. Even so, she could tell by the sound of his voice. Satoko's stepfather was crying.
私がいけなかったんです。ちょっと言い寄られて優しい言葉をかけられるたびに浮かれて、相手の人に嫌われまいとあの子を邪険に扱ってしまった。
Actual redemption arcs happening.
どれだけ聡子が構って欲しがっていたのか考えもしなかった。
あの子にはどれだけ詫びても足りん。だから国から補助金をもろうて引っ越したら精一杯償いをしたいんじゃ。わしらのことはいい。あの子が幸せになれるように。
Then the two of them excitedly planned out various things in their future. And needless to say, all of them were about Satoshi and Satoko. Getting a new house and furnishing rooms for Satoko and Satoshi. Buying a bunch of cute stuffed animals to fill Satoko's room. Big Bear. Finding a neighborhood baseball team for Satoshi to join. And going out to play catch with them on the days off. He predicted the future. Putting a nice big TV in the living room. Okay. Buying the latest video game console so they can invite lots of friends over. Replacing both of their beat up old bikes, maybe even with those newer models with changeable gears. The mother and stepfather were firmly divided on whether or not the two of them should go to cram school, but even that discussion was full of love for both of them. Suddenly, she noticed teardrops trickling to the ground. Satoko then realized she was crying. Why? Why had she been treating these people so terribly when they've been so kind to her? She did so many awful things, told so many terrible lies. And yet, these people have been treating her like a daughter all this time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Satoko wiped away her overflowing tears and looked up to face them once again. Seeing the two of them happily discussing a vibrant future must have been enough to brighten her mood, because Satoko could feel the darkness in her heart receding. Let's trust them. Mom and that man, I mean my stepdad. Pretend you didn't hear anything, and let's cheerfully jump into their comforting arms. Will they be surprised? Will they be able to catch me? I'm still anxious, still a little scared, but I've decided to believe in the love the two of them feel. Yo, this retcon's crazy. Are you telling me that she accidentally pushed him over and not pushed because she was going crazy? That makes it even more depressing. And then accidentally pushing them over made her crazy. With those thoughts in mind, Satoko ran towards the two of them with an extraordinarily huge smile on her face. That is tragic. What the heck, man?
その後、どれくらい時間が経ったのか、よく
That's
覚えて
crazy.
おりません。
I mean, that's new information. From what we knew, she did it because she was going crazy from Hinamizawa syndrome.
でも、気がついたら、私、地面に転がっていましたわ。そして、顔を上げたら、見えたのは、無残にお母さんと、お父さんは、どこにも見えなくなっていたんですの。
It was too much to handle, so I lost my voice. My heart was throbbing, and I kept taking deep breaths over and over to get my breathing under control. And at last, I had just barely managed to suppress the shock and surprise in my heart and speak to Satoko.
それは、本当なのですか?
Yeah, that's crazy. New
正
lore.
直、今までずっと自信が持てませんでしたわ。私はずっとお父さんのことが嫌いだった。だから今度も嘘っぱちで、本当は私が二人を殺しただけなんじゃないかって。でも、最後に見たお母さんとお父さんの顔、はっきり思い出したんです。私を一緒に落とすまいと、懸命に私を突き飛ばして。そして、
Oh
私
man,
が無事だと分かったら、二人とも、笑って。
that's crazy. When you thought their thoughts couldn't get higher, they saved Satoko. I could hear Satoko weeping on the other side of the bed. I wanted to get up there and stand beside Satoko right away. I wanted to pat her head to comfort her and tell her it's okay. However, unfortunately, this was neither the time nor place.
さとこ、もういいのです。もう本当にいいのですよ。いいえ、リカ。もしかしたらこれは私の逃げる気持ち
Nah,
が
I'd
生み
like to
出し
take
た
that
苦言かも
as
しれな
new
い。
canon. You can drop some new canon in this.
でも目覚める前に夢の中の声が言ってくれたんです。夢？ええ。
Bam, 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 bam.
泣かないで。
It's Hanyu doing a bunch of
あなたを救えて二人が
subliminal message buffs
最後
everywhere
まで
this
喜ん
arc.
でいたから。
It's crazy.
その言葉が私を救ってくれた。ずっと自分の記憶の中に封じ込めていた私の罪を許してくれた。
Satoto's voice was full of tears, but still had a strong, dignified sound to it.
あの声はもしかしたらリカの声だったのかもしれないって
Or maybe it's Rika's
今なら
voice.
思います。
Confirmed. Not Hanyu. Hanyu's still lazy ass bum. This is outer versal Rika.
だからあなたのことは好みに変えても守ってみせます。それが私の贖罪と生きがいなんですわ。だからどうかこれからも協力してくださいましね。さとこ。
Who could say no after hearing that? Once again, I felt proud to have this cute, brightly shining little girl as a friend.
僕はさとこの友達でいられて本当に良かったのですよ。私もでございますわ、リカ。
I felt warm tears spill out of my eyes as I clenched my fists. 29 hours left. No doubt about it, I'll definitely endure this, and I would grab hold of that happy future with my wonderful friends. This is the first time where visual novel time happens faster than real time, because usually it's like 1 hour's passed and it's been like a couple hours. 1 hour's passed, it's only been 30 minutes. Bam, 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 bam.
お疲れさんです。
That being said, we're gonna end here. Great Satoko lore video. Love to see it. Add some more happiness to her life. She's been suffering for too long. But thanks for watching it. Next time, back to Owishi's side, see how they're manipulating shit. Now that they have the Tomataki tech, maybe they'll check out the quarry. Might get crazy out here.